Okay guys, so this a little bit follows on one of my recent videos, and we just need to learn how to show up imperfectly and allow others to do the same. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shauna, and if you are new here, we're a homeschooling family of 4. We're in our 9th year of homeschooling, and I have an 8th grader and a 4th grader. Today, I just want to chat with you. I'm a real life homeschool mom, and I want you to know the importance of showing up even if it's imperfect. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. There's a little fuzzy. This video relates to another video that I've just filmed about, well, my current opinions on the state of affairs, and another video that will be coming up about the dangers of romanticizing homeschool. So in my current events, let's call it, video, I talked about allowing people to show up imperfectly. And this, I think, has played a really, really big role in the direction that our country has taken recently. And that is that you have to have this kind of purity in order, if you're going to say, oh, well, I'm a vegetarian, like, oh, so you don't eat any meat ever? Or, we avoid food dyes. Like, oh, well, you had that, it had red 40. Or, oh, well, we try to eat really healthy. Like, okay, but I saw your kid just eat a grocery store cupcake. Like this idea that some isn't good enough, and that isn't good enough. I firmly believe that this idea of liberal purity, where you have to be the best kind of liberal all the time, and you have to champion every cause all the way, all the time. We're boycotting Target. You can never shop at Target. Every little thing like that is leading to the increased rise of extreme Christian nationalism in this country. And I firmly believe it is dangerous and detrimental. But that translates also to homeschool life. The inability to show up imperfectly damages everything. And part of the reason that it does is that, especially as women, and women in this day and age, we aren't allowing ourselves to show up unless we are perfect. So we're not in the photo because we don't like the way we look in a swimsuit. We're not in the photo because, our legs are a little bigger than they were last summer. Or we are not allowing ourselves to take the first step of a great journey like homeschool because we are not prepared to do it perfectly. And social media has made us think that everybody always does everything perfectly. Or we then overcompensate and glorify those who are the complete opposite of any amount of perfection. This is dangerous. This is a terrible cycle, and I am not here for it, okay? I want to hear when your stuff doesn't work. I'm going to tell you when mine doesn't. I want to hear when your house isn't clean. I can tell you right now, I'm filming in this little bitty corner. I was going to face the other way, but there's stuff all over my bedside table, so I didn't want to face that way. I am going to tell you that you should show up. Showing up imperfectly is the truest form of showing up that you possibly can. For your kids, for your life, for your homeschool, your ability to say, I came anyway. The cost of missing this was too great that I could not come. I could not show up. That is going to rob you of every joy if you do not just suck it up and be willing to show up imperfectly. Not even to mention, you cannot get good at something if first you didn't just try. And you'll never start if you believe you have to show up perfectly. We are all learning. We are all growing. We are all evolving all of the time. So if you don't allow yourself those kind of natural first Bambi steps of life or any new journey or any new endeavor, if you don't allow that of yourself, then you are going to feel like a failure every time because you're not going to be perfect. You're just not going to be perfect. I know it's hard. And I'm going to be the friend that tells you because you're just not going to be perfect. And even when you think you're being perfect, let me tell you this, somebody's going to think you suck at it. And that's okay. This also rings true for your children. If you set this up for yourself, if you put this perfectionist bar out there for yourself, What are you teaching your kids? And I'm not saying don't try. I'm not saying don't clean your house. I'm not saying don't stay consistent. I'm not saying don't try to get better and improve. What I am saying is if you aren't allowing yourself to falter, how are they going to know that they can let themselves falter? How are they going to know? How are they going to know that it's okay to stumble through the first half and then get better as they go? How will they know that? It is so important to recognize that showing up imperfectly is showing up. The first step in anything, the first hurdle is showing up. When I started this channel, I'm like, oh, those videos were bad. They were bad. And I've even come on here when I was like, oh, I don't love my hair. Oh, I didn't put any makeup on today. These are things that allow me to move forward, to make progress. If you can start, if you can show up, that's the first step to any journey, to any battle. And it is okay, especially as a homeschool mom, to learn alongside your kids. If you're looking for the perfect curriculum and you're expecting perfection out of your kids' first day, let me tell you, first of all, you're going to be real disappointed because that is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen next year. You're going to be doing really good if it happens next week. There is no amount of anybody that shouldn't be given the grace to just get there and get a brownie point, okay? So get there and get your brownie point, and then you can figure it out together, and you can figure it out as life goes. It is important to enjoy the imperfection, because if you are not enjoying the imperfection, guys, stop and think about it. Let's go. One, I don't know if I'm the best example of this because I genuinely probably toxic positivity. I try all the time to look on the bright side of things. So if you asked me if I had had a perfect day, I would tell you I have perfect days all the time because I like what we're doing and I like the people I'm doing it with, and that is my bar and that's it and that's good enough for me. But like if we think about it, perfect, ideal, everybody's got something. Everybody's got something. Look back on your wedding. Let's take our weddings, okay? Or childbirth. There's a reason those really gross bits get out of your mind, guys, and it's so you do it again. But looking back, does it seem as bad now as it seemed in the moment? No. No, it doesn't. Were you like really good at having your first baby? I was absolutely not. Did you learn having that first kid? Did you manage to get them to where they are now? Good job, you. It is okay to show up imperfectly because guess what? You showed up. I want us to let go of this idea that it has to be right, that it has to be the right time, that you have to be ready, that you have to be fully funded, that you have to don't go into debt. I'm not saying go into debt. I'm just saying giving ourselves the grace that comes with just Grover, he shows up. Like that's the first step of anything. And I want you to know you can show up imperfectly, okay? You don't have to agree with me on everything. You don't have to do the things the way that I do them. You don't have to get every question right. You don't have to use what I use. I want you, genuinely, my honest to goodness hope for you, whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to, whether you're one of the people I just pissed off with my diatribe at the beginning, or you're one of my OGs, my wish for you, and I probably do a video on this soon, my wish for homeschool. My wish for you is that you're happy. My wish for you is that you feel supported. My wish for you is that you feel like you're doing a good job in your homeschool, that you are loved, that you have people to love. That's it. I can't think of anything else I hope for you. All good things, babe, all good things. We've gotten so hunkered down in being good and being neutral and being the perfect aesthetic and having the perfect wrinkle-free face and having every hair in the right place and having every kid be the best at everything they do and having every kid be advanced and so wrapped up in having the great car and every perfect new cup is out. What even is the brand of cups right now? I can't. I don't have room in my cabinet. I don't know how people store those things. We are so wrapped up in what we tell ourselves and tell others we expect of them and expect them to be and expect us to be, that we lose out on the genuine human experience of being imperfect. It's kind of glorious. And it's so liberating, okay? If you never again doubt yourself being in a photo, that made me happy. If you never again overanalyze yourself in a photo, that made me happy. If you give yourself the grace to say, tried it, didn't work, I was wrong. Hey, tried it, got new information, changed my plan. That would give me such joy. Because, and do you know why? Because that means that you would be passing that on to the next generation, and they need it so much, guys. Those kids, they're dealing with a world we never could have imagined. It's going to be hard on them, and we need them to not be hard on themselves. That's it. I'm making myself a little weepy. I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. Scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. You can find me down in the comments or over on Instagram. And let's just talk about it. Let's talk about showing up imperfectly. Has that worked out for you? Oh gosh, I wonder if I have a fun story on showing up imperfectly. You know what? This is a fun story, and I can tell you guys more later one day. This is a fun story. So when I was 18 with my first paycheck, I knew that I wanted to get my nose pierced. And that was important to me. And so I went. My mom said, you need to donate blood before you do that because I donated blood. I still do. I'm a proud blood donor. And so I went to go donate blood, and they told me, oh, your iron's a little low. You can't donate blood today, but you can get on this registry, this National Marrow Donor Program registry. And I was like, okay. So I did that. And fun fact, I have been an anonymous donor to 2 individuals because I wanted to get my nose pierced. I showed up to donate blood, and somehow I wanted to get my nose pierced, and somehow that turned into the fact that I have donated bone marrow and stem cells to 2 different individuals, and I feel really good about that. And I will never get rid of this nose ring. Tell me a way that you've shown up imperfectly, shown up unexpectedly, and life got better. I would love to hear it. It would make me so happy. Share them down below. Oh, joy in the world. I am trying so hard for myself, for my mental health, to not doom scroll. Because, oh man, there's so much doom to scroll. And I'm trying really hard to share joy and to be positive. Oh, talk about the weight of the world. So, am I doing a good job of doing that? No. Am I showing up imperfectly? Yes. Am I just trying harder every day? Also no. Am I doing my best at any given moment? Yes. Does the best-meter change? Hells yeah. So, that. Just, try. Try. Be kind. Or at least, don't make it worse. Leave no trace, right? Take out the garbage you took in with you. Take a little more if you can. That would make the world a better place. I feel like I'm an infomercial. Okay, bye.